Hello, my dear students. Welcome to 8th class English, 4th unit Science and Technology. We shall learn a topic from grammar relative clause. Look at this picture. Who are there in this? There are three boys. What are they doing? The first boy is reading. The second boy is writing. And the third boy is playing. Now, if you know a boy, you know only one boy. I know the boy. Which boy do you know? For example, if you know the second boy, what is he doing? He is writing. I know the boy. He is writing. There are two different sentences. Each has its own meaning. And two sentences are independent. They are not dependent on each other. They give their own meaning. If you want to combine these two sentences, how can we combine these two? How can we combine these two sentences? I know the boy who is writing. Here we combine these independent sentences into a single sentence. I know the boy who is writing. Here the word he in second sentence is replaced by who, and the word who represents the boy. So in this sentence, the underlined sentence is called as relative clause, and the word replaced who is called relative pronoun. Look at this picture. There are three different pens. The first pen is in blue color, the second pen is in red color, and the third pen is in black color. Suppose Ravi bought a pen. It is in blue color. Ravi bought a pen. It is in blue color. Here also there are two different sentences. While combining these sentences, here it is Ravi bought a pen which is in blue color. Here two independent sentences are combined into a single sentence, and the word it is replaced by which, and here which is called as relative pronoun, and the word which represents here the pen. So here also the underlined sentence is called relative clause, and the word which is called relative pronoun, because the underlined sentence cannot give his own meaning. It is dependent on the first sentence, which is in blue color. Does it give any sense? No. Ravi bought a pen which is in blue color gives the complete sense. So here the second sentence, that is underlined sentence, is dependent on the first sentence. So it is called dependent clause or relative clause, and the first sentence Ravi bought a pen is called main clause. Here Ravi bought a pen gives full meaning and it is not dependent on the second sentence. So it is called main clause, and the underlined sentence is called relative clause. Now look at this picture. There is a school. What we do in school? We study and play games. Here also we can combine these two sentences like this. This is a school where we study and play games. Here These two sentences are combined with relative pronoun where, and where represents the school. Now let us know about relative pronouns and relative clauses. I already told that in the first sentence, I know the boy who is writing. In this sentence, who represents the boy. So this who is called relative pronoun, and the underlined sentence is called relative clause because it is dependent on the first sentence, I know the boy. In second sentence, Ravi bought a pen which is in blue color. Here the word which is relative pronoun, and the underlined sentence which is in blue color is relative clause. Likewise, who, which, where are called relative pronouns, and the underlined sentences are called relative clauses. Have you understood? Now we shall learn about relative pronouns. Here the relative pronoun who is referred used for people, and that or which used for things, and where are used for places, and whom is used for possessions. So these relative pronouns are used according to the situations in the given sentence. Now let us know more about a relative clause. What is a relative clause? A relative clause gives extra information about a person, place, time, or thing. It normally begins with a relative pronoun such as who, where, what, which, or that. It functions like an adjective. It is also known as adjective clause. Have you understood what is a relative clause? Okay. Now let us know how to combine two sentences using relative pronouns. There are three steps. The first step is find the noun used in both sentences. The second step, decide which is main clause and which is relative clause. I already told what is main clause and relative clause. The main clause is independent. It gives full sense without depending on any other sentence. That is the main clause. And the relative clause, it is not giving full meaning with its own. It is dependent on the main clause. So this is about main clause and relative clause. And third step is add a suitable relative pronoun to the relative clause. These are the three steps to combining two sentences. Now combine the sentences using the relative pronouns. One example is given. Mahi always tells funny stories. We all like them. Here there are two sentences. First step is identify the nouns in two sentences. Here in first sentence, Mahi tells funny stories, and in second sentence, we all like them. Which is common noun, which is both sentences having same. Here in two sentences, there is a common thing, that is funny stories. They like them. So here the common noun is funny stories. So we shall use which for this combining two sentences. Like this, Mahi always tells funny stories which we all like them. So the word here which is referred to the funny stories. Now look at the second sentence. An old man visited us last night. He is my grandfather. So which is the common in two sentences? Yes, old man and he. So here he is referring to the old man. So we have to replace the word he with a suitable pronoun. Which relative pronoun used here for persons? Yes, who. So here we have to use who. The answer is an old man who visited us last night is my grandfather. So this is the way to combine two sentences using relative pronouns. Now combine these sentences using relative pronouns. Do on your own. Note it down. The third one, Dolly ate all the biscuits. I bought them for Chandu. And the fourth one, we should remember the place we often used to meet. And the fifth one, Divija gave me a camera. It was not working. So these are the examples. You have to do it on your own. Have you understood, my dear students? Thank you for watching.